Happy Venus retrograde. So we just had the new moon in Cancer on July 15th, and we're coming up at the end of the month also to the other full moon in Aquarius, the end of the month, and we have just started the Venus retrograde, which is going from now until early September. And this is a very potent time, specifically as Leo is the forefront here, the sun sign Leo. We are in that little period, and we're also leading up on August the 8th to a powerful gateway, August 8th, the 8th of the 8th, 2015, which 2, 5, and 1 also adds up to 8. So big things in store. And let's just look at the Astro Oracle cards to see what is going on now and how we can best make use of the energies of this time. So we have set up the Astro cards under this rainbow, and this rainbow is all about shining and expressing your true heart's desires on the outside. So Venus going retrograde today until early September is really putting this inside scoop, allowing us to look deeper into ideas around love and what we deserve in life, and what is truly in our heart. What is it that we can see on the outside reflected from the inside? How do we match that more and more? How do we bring those two, what's in our heart and what's reflecting in our lives? How do we bring those two together in unison, in harmony? So what is going on now here? The central theme, we have Mercury direct, and Mercury direct really says that this is a time of powerful communication. So all systems are good for you to have deep talks, clear communication with people who you may not have been on such good terms lately. And this can be to do with relationships, and with respect to relationships in particular, communication seems to be very much at the forefront, and we are entering Virgo after Leo as well. So note that this is also a powerful time for change and just moving forward and clearly, and connecting things together is going to be a big theme here. So there will be inspiration and movement, things put in place so that you can have these discussions or conversations with people about things very close to your heart, and you are encouraged here to do that. So we look now at the past, also about traveling too. We'll get back to that soon. In the recent past, we have had Pluto, and Pluto is all about transformation. It's a water sign. So from the new moon in Cancer on July 15th, it would have been a very emotional time. You may have suddenly felt very emotional, not know what to do with all these emotions. These emotions were stirring up some deep transformation energy that is now going to be transpiring in the next couple of months. So it's just stirring things up from the depth. And we have going on here Pluto's the sign that is associated with Pluto is Scorpio, the ruler. And Scorpio here is what is needed now. What is needed from you in this Venus retrograde period, and that is together with all this positive energy for communication and discussion and airing out things about what's close to your heart and what is it that you need and what is it that you are with and would like to see reflected in your life and things you are not happy with in relationships. The Scorpio is allowing you to really get deeper into that, get into the darkness, really have these conversations that get into the darkness of the depths of where things are buried, have been buried for a while. So it's really a positive time to air out things, so to dig deeper, to be curious, to stretch the boundaries, to push, to embrace the mysteries of the true meaning of love, what it is to be loved, valued, to have your worth seen, felt, expressed, and what it means to live that out loud in this light of the Leo and the Lion's Gate on August 8. So this is what we need at this time, Scorpio. The energy of Scorpio. It's still working with the watery energies that follow from Cancer, the new moon in Cancer. So we're working with Plutonian type energies and just bringing things up from the surface. And this is leading soon into a healing to do with coming home, coming to the hearth with the H, coming to the roots and getting really core to your tribal roots about love and issues around that. So there's going to be some healing in the family line, lineage, patterns from the old, and just investigating that, and reunions to come that can be in line here. It's the sense of safety, comfort. There's a lot of orangey energy here, and that has to do with feeling safe and nurtured, warmth, protection. That aspect of love under the Leo fire, the Lion's fire. Moving into the future, we have Chiron, and Chiron brings out the wounds for healing. It shows that there have been wounds, as mentioned before, in the patterns of the past, and in the future you will be feeling more in your physical body about these wounds that have taken place in your life based on all these emotions, because you're not just emotion by itself. When you have emotions, they express themselves also in different levels and sometimes in the physical body as well. So this is an area Venus asks you to look at, not just love of others and yourself, but love for your whole self, and where you must heal the scars in time, right? So taking the time for that, and knowing that a part of being wounded is being able to retrace those steps in with love and compassion. A part of the healing of wounds is that. So there may be scar tissue on the surface, but knowing that you can retrace that path to where it led to home and come back to there. And then we have, in the distant future, we have Uranus, and Uranus asks us to really look in and be expecting of surprises in this area, this department, to do with relationships, to do with reassessing what your needs are and what you actually would like to see in your world. And you can transform things. You are coming from a Plutonian energy, and we have that power of Mercury here, of power, communication, and clear that space being made for discussions around what is dearest and truest to your heart. So allowing that to come to the surface and to know that your needs must be met as well. There must be a give and take, and you must be able to express your love as well as receive it. Know that Uranus will come up in after this little Venus retrograde period in September, and there will be some surprises as the outcome for this. So very positive things to come in this rainbow. And as you can see within the colors there is that feeling of emotions. The Uranus, Pluto, and Scorpio, the emotions, the blue, as well as the heat from the fire. So the water and the fire combine together, and you get this mystery, magical, this heat, this steam together, creating this steam. And this steam is good for healing wounds. It's like taking a hot shower and allowing it to open you up to something buried, open your pores up to something buried deep within your soul's history in this life and other lives as well. So that's it for now, and until later on within this period, have a great Venus retrograde period. Enjoy the discussions and the clarity and the space to express yourself and be true to your colors inside. Allow your colors to shine like a rainbow.